You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Nikhil Reddy. I make videos about personal growth, education, and technology, and one of the questions that I most often get asked via email is how can I begin the process of self-development and most quickly achieve these goals? The obvious answer is that these things take time, and learning more about the world, yourself, and the people around you isn't something that happens overnight. In fact, the key to pursuing excellence in any regard is to embrace an organic, long-term learning process, and not to live in this static shell of just wanting to get things done. That said, I took a hard look at some of my own habits as well as those of some of the people I admire most and settled on 3 activities that I think with time, consistency, effort, and most importantly, passion can result in immense personal growth. I divided these into 3 components: learning more about the world, learning more about yourself, and finally, learning more about the people around you. Each of these will provide a different avenue to your growth as a person, and without further ado, let's get into it. The first habit, as I'm sure you've seen me mention before, is that of reading. And before we get into why, if you're looking for books to read, you can click the link down below, which will give you free access to my collection of over 50 ebooks that are all without copyright, so you can use them wherever you want and even send them to your friends. To me, reading is like thinking, like praying, like talking to a friend, like listening to music or taking a walk on the beach or looking at a beautiful view. Your brain on books is active, constantly growing and changing and making new connections and different patterns, depending on the type of material that you're reading. It gives us the freedom to roam the expanse of space, time, history, and offer a deeper view of ideas, concepts, emotions, and a body of knowledge. For some of us, books are almost as important as anything else on earth. What a true miracle it is that out of these small, flat, rigid squares of paper unfolds world after world after world that sings to you, comforts you, quiets you, excites you, or even inspires you. Books help us understand who we are and how we ought to behave. They show us what community and friendship mean, and they show us how to live and die. My second piece of advice is to pick up a consistent habit of self-reflection, which in my case comes through journaling. Shameless plug, if you are looking for a journal to buy, perhaps you can consider checking out the one that I made myself. It's fully leather bound, looks great, and it comes with sections that I think will help guide a purposed and meaningful reflection of your day, and I made it for people who especially want to begin this amazing process. Links, as always, are down below. It's as Jim Rohn says, if you want to become a sophisticated, healthy, influential, cultured, and unique individual, keep a journal. Many famous creatives, writers, innovators, and original thinkers of our generation and the ones in past years have kept journals. For many, it's a creative necessity, and for others, it's a place for exploration, and for some, it's an art form in and of itself. Journaling will help you prioritize, clarify your thinking, and accomplish your most important tasks over other mindless busy work. Thinking through your writing has this magical quality of qualifying and clarifying your thoughts. In your journal, you can mind map, outline your vision, doodle, draw, sketch, make a gratitude list, list your short-term and long-term goals, and write down everything you are curious about, maybe your day, a higher idea, literally everything near and in between. The third and final piece of advice that I have is to reach out to the people around you and communicate with them. Build a true, meaningful connection. I'm sure there are tremendous people in your life, friends, family members, perhaps even strangers at your office or school that have tremendous backgrounds in life philosophies, and you'd be wasting your time if you didn't reach out to them and learn more about their story. So many of the ideas that I've had, the choices that I've made, and the opinions I've changed are the direct result of the people I've met. I'll often send emails or use social media to reach out to people I admire, asking for 30 or 40 minutes of their time. Whether in real life or simply via a Skype call, the learning opportunity here is tremendous and one that shouldn't be taken lightly. Meeting others is a brilliant way to challenge yourself, see how other people are living, and pick and choose new habits that may positively influence your success and well-being. And with that, I will leave you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these 3 pieces of advice helped you in some way, shape, or form. If that was the case, please let me know down below with a like, comment, maybe a subscription to the channel. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I am also very active. Last but certainly not least though, I will always see you guys in the next one.